So, I had a really interesting comment the other day, and I thought I'll make this video to talk about it. We got this question here from H underscore SK15. He asks, or she asks, how hard is it for a software engineer to command high salary in the UK? For example, 150k plus as of 2025, excluding quant, etc. So, this video is going to be relatively quick because the answer is very hard. But there's a little bit of factors to this, and I want to make it clear that it's not impossible to land these type of salaries, but there's a lot of factors to it, and I'll get into that in just a second. So, unfortunately, we are as software engineers in the UK not like our counterparts in the US, where they are on crazy salaries and life is sweet for them. We don't have that as easily accessible over in the UK. So I'll touch on this topic basically, um, especially as a grad, right? You always see those TikToks and videos and these grads in the US, and they're earning like flipping quarter mil total comp and stuff like that. Um, so it is definitely possible as a new grad in the UK to land a very high paying job, and high paying relative to the UK being, I know some people who have graduated on 60, 70, 80 plus K sterling. I also know some people who are on six figures straight out of uni. And they worked very, very hard. And it is extremely difficult. They locked in from day one. Great GCSEs, great A levels, top unis, great internships, you know, grinding the leak codes from day one. Very impressive CVs, very impressive portfolios, and very impressive projects. And even then, had to go through relentless interview processes and with crazy big tech companies to be able to land those roles, right? And yeah, they also, the majority of the people that I know are earning that type of money out of uni tend to be more so in the finance, hedge funds kind of industry. And then like I know some people who are in like just it's just in general like a big tech company. So they do exist. They're just very difficult to get into. Now, let's say you're not a fresh grad and you've got some experience, and you're working your way up. You can still earn very good money. You can command a high salary if you've got experience, and yeah, these salaries exist. But again, like it's just not as common as it is in the US. Now, there are also some people I know that are earning this type of money from contracting. Now, this is something that's really lucrative that you could probably get into and look into doing, specifically if it's outside IR35. So yeah, I know. I had a friend that I was working with at my old job, and before he was working as a perm, he was working outside of IR35. His day rate was around 750 a day, and you get paid into a limited company, and life's sweet. You are you're making really good money. I think it ends up coming out to around that salary. I think but obviously the negatives is you're not really getting any sick leave. You can't really take any days off because the days you're not working, you're not earning money, and the job security is lacking because you could get fired at any moment. Your contract could not get extended. But yeah. So look, these salaries definitely exist, and they are more common with like finance. You will see a lot of people who are like quants and high frequency trading on these salaries. But in terms of big tech, yeah, they exist. I think they're just very difficult to get to, and a realistic salary, even one the best big tech companies in the world. Realistically, the average the range for like a mid to senior is could be 80 to 120 sterling. So yeah, look, this is my 2 cents on this. Look, it's not impossible to land these types of salaries. I think with a good network, with a good community, a good portfolio and CV, you could definitely earn really good money living in the UK. But yeah, yeah, let me know what you guys think on this topic. And yeah, don't let this I think cloud your judgment or reasoning to not want to get in this industry. It's a really good life skill to have. The money that you make from your salary is going to be good, and we don't have like the US work culture where we're working till 1 a.m. Most companies are clocking off 5 6 p.m. You might need here and there to work a bit late if you've got a project or a deadline, and those extra hours you've got in the evening, you know how to code. You could really figure out a side hustle, freelancing, You can do way more stuff, build some projects, and that extra time that you've got, you can kind of make up for the lack of salary compared to the US. But yeah, unfortunately, we can't compete with those. You might even think about relocating to the US if you want to go for it. Go get your money. But yeah, that's life for us over here. Yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. Feel free to drop a comment and I'll make a video on it. But yeah, take care, guys. See you in the next one.